We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So stepping in, Ahmad Rosario, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Here's Jay Bruce now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kevin Pillar.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
First baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now Maben gets it in here off the wall. And a relay home. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And the runs across the score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Batting third.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Well, for Smoke, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he misses there, 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Adrian now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bones going back at the track. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wilmer Flores is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bones looking up. Gone! Here's the third baseman, David Wright. First pitch on its way.
Number 5.
Takes a knee-high fastball. A windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down.
Batting 9th, catcher Travis
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High pop-up. Donaldson is there for it. And the inning is over. Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Steve Pearce now. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario takes it in. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his left. Rosario throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take. Here's Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Ready for another chance. Ahmad Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Striding in once again, Jay Bruce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A cold strike on the inside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Bones. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. Russell Martin now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Martin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Maben is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. Hit hard back up the middle. To his left, Rosario. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoke. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And no swing, apparently, ball one. Vargas into the windup. Here it is on 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Maben on the run. And that's the third out. So striding forward now, Yoenis Cespedes. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Digging in to try it again as Dribble Cabrera. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
In there, a base hit. So striding in, Adrian Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A high fastball is in there. Dribbled to the right side. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The batter, number 4.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilmer Flores. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
David Wright stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam, so what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Cameron Maben now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the fourth is still alive.
The batter, number 99.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ahmad Rosario is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. Maben rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here's Jay Bruce now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll find. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Blue Jays fourth, third baseman, Josh.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Late that time for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
He'll try again, 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Troy Tulowitzki goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Jose Bautista is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bruce on the run, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rosario scoops it up. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Now, boy, a fastball right at him to start the inning. Good thing he got out of the way of that one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but man, they're all over him right now.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Adrian now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Nick Tepish is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pierce is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Wilmer Flores is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he... Here's Steve Pierce now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Left fielder.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Rosario fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So digging in now, Yoenis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Bones. Vargas into the windup. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Up top, it's 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him. Ready for another shot now. David Wright. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Number 5.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bones is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Cameron Maybin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ahmad Rosario is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Ready once again, Jay Bruce. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a big swing by Bruce as he lifts this one high in the air to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Russell Martin now 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher Russell Martin.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Rosario comes up with it. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maybin is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoak. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Vargas sets. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the ready for another chance as Drupal Cabrera He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Adrian Gonzalez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And there's ball 1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Wilmer Flores.
He's set, and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. In the dirt here, and he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
The third baseman, number 5,
David Wright is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bones is there, and he'll make. Digging in to try it again. Troy Tulowitzki will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now batting, Jose Bautista. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. Now to the plate, Ahmad Rosario. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swing and a liner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's Jay Bruce now. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. In there, 0-1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Way outside. 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. 2-2, here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pillar's there. 2 gone. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he lays off there 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pierce has a beat on it. And that retires the side. Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Bones.
Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number
Russell
55.
Martin now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. On the ground to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He was a double play victim last time around. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Hansel Robles enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Curtis Granderson will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 11 home runs and 21 driven in. Strike 2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Granderson waits on the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's Justin Smoke now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Rosario from the outfield grass. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Third baseman, number 20.
Standing in, Josh Donaldson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
38 minutes.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.